Good morning, Mr. Me's Mathematicians. Let's get into it. So, as you can see from my title line, we're going to find quotients with 4 digits by 1 digit. Your math objective for today is coming from Teaks 5.3c. Students will be able to solve with proficiency for quotients for up to a 4-digit dividend by a 1-digit divisor. So, we're going to have some process steps. You may have heard this before, but we're going to use the process steps: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. You can throw a repeat in there as well. If you don't like to say it like that, and you know it like this, you can say this: daddy, mother, sister, brother. Sometimes a rover. That could be the family dog. Whatever makes you remember, do that. And I didn't write one more here, but I was thinking about putting, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? But you don't have to do that. Whatever helps you remember, use that. So, before we get into it, let's talk about some vocabulary. This is going to be our first problem. Before we try to solve the problem, we need to know what's what. So, I'll move up like this so I can write. Here we go. Let's look clear. There we go. 5,236 divided by 2. What helps me remember what this is on the inside is called a dividend. For me, the dividend is in the house. This is the division house. All right, this is the divisor. Divisor's on the outside. That does all the work. What helps me remember what the divisor is? Well, divisor's last 2 letters are OR. If you think about words that end in OR, ER, sometimes IR, they're the ones that do the work. For instance, a worker, right? Contractor. Teacher, someone who teaches, right? So, you know that the divisor is the boss. It's going to do all the work. So let's get into it. We're going to divide. Can 2 go into 5? Or 5 divided by 2? 2 can go into 5 twice. So after I divide, I multiply. What is 2? Notice what I did there. Wrote a little multiplication sign. What is 2 times 2? 4. Subtract. 5 minus 4. 1. Bring down. Now I have 12. Repeat. I'm going back to divide. 12 divided by 2. I know 2 can go to 12 6 times. Multiply. What is 2 times 6? That's 12 too. Subtract. 12 minus 12. 0. Bring down. Repeat. I want to divide. Can 2 go into 3? Yep. Once. 2 times, multiply. 2 times 1, 2. Sorry. Subtract. 3 minus 2, 1. Repeat. Bring down. 3 minus 6, down. Now I repeat. Can 2 go into 16? Absolutely. 8 times. I multiply. What is 2 times 8? Well, it's 16. After I multiply, I subtract. 16 minus 16, 0. Will I have anything else to bring down? No. So I'm done. 2,618 is my answer. Oh, and not just answer. What is the answer called? Quotient. Okay. Now I wanted to try another problem that's going to give you a remainder. But in this case, when you have a remainder, if you're dealing with money, you don't just put the remainder down. You add a decimal and zeros because you're going to talk about the change. All right. So let's do the same thing. Can 4 go into 6? 1 time. What is 4 times 1? It's 4. 6 minus 4, 2. Now remember, if you need to stop, if I'm going too fast or pause, feel free to rewind. Let's continue. Bring it on down and bring it on back. 27. Now let's go back and say divide. Can 4 go into 27? It's kind of big. I think so. 4 times what? Is 27. Nothing exactly. But 4 times 6 is 24. And it's close. So now I have 7 minus 4, which is 3. 2 minus 2, nothing. And then I bring down, you're right. Somebody said it before I even did it. 4. Now I repeat. Can 4 go into 34? I believe so. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. Oh, 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring down that 3. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. Alright. 4 into 23. Okay, so 4 can go into 23 7 times, because 4 times 7 is 28, which is too much. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted here. 4 times 6 is 24. That's too much. So 4 times 5, is 20. 3 minus 0 is 3. Now this is the part I was talking about. Right now, I don't have anything else to bring down. So I can add my decimal in a couple zeros. Now I can bring down my 0. And see, I'll extend my little line, my division house line here, and bring my decimal up here at the top. That way I know I'm going to have some money and some change. Okay, so I'll bring down my 0. 4 can go into 30. What we said, we tried 4 times 6, which was 24. 4 times 7 is 28. That's closer. All right, 30 minus 28. Some of you may know to regroup. Make that 3 a 2. Make that a 10. 10 minus 8 would be 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. I'm going to bring this last digit down. Now, can 4 go into 20? Absolutely. 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 20, 0. Answer ended up being 1,685 and 75 hundredths, or if that was money, 75 cents. Now one more, this time we're going to have a remainder. Divide, can 5 go into 4? Absolutely not. Notice I put a little placeholder there. You don't have to put that 0, but I do. Just so that I don't want to make a mistake. All right. And you guys are a little bit older, so you probably know that you don't have to put your 0 down here and do 5 times 0 is 0. You can skip that step. So let's move on. Can 5 go into 48? Well, absolutely. I know 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 5 is 45. Oh, there we go. 9. That's close. 45. 8 minus 5 is 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down my 1. Repeat, can 5 go into 31? 5 times 6 is 30. 1 minus 0, 1. Bring down that 7. Can 5 go into 17? Not evenly. I can put 5 into 17 3 times, and I'll get 15. When I subtract that, 7 minus 5 gives me 2. And I could add the decimal, but I just wanted to show you that if that's your remainder, all you do is put down an R for remainder and 2. There are your examples. Remember, boys and girls, today, students will be able to solve with proficiency for quotients for up to a 4-digit dividend by 1-digit divisor. You did an awesome job, and I'll see you on the next video.